be showing you how to mark darts and stitch them on skirts and trousers. I'm using this carbon paper to mark the darts. It can be used on any smooth, plain fabrics, but you must make sure to test it on the fabric first to make sure it washes out. It comes in large sheets, which I've torn down. You place the ink side up on the wrong side of the fabric, and then the second piece, to mark the dart on the other side of the fabric, you tuck between the pattern piece and the wrong side of the fabric, ink side down. You then use a tracing wheel to push through all 4 layers. I'm using a ruler to help me go along the straight lines. Push hard and go backwards and forwards a few times. Holding in place, just check on the bottom layer it's come through, which it has. Then mark a cross in the centre of all the circles on your darts. These will be used to pin the darts together after. When you've finished, remove the carbon paper, which can be used many times. Before you take the paper off, you need to mark your notches. I have 1 notch here to mark, and then the tops of the darts I notch. Now you can remove the pattern paper. So your right side of your fabric has no markings on, and on the wrong side you have all your 4 darts. Now I'm going to pin and sew one of the darts together to show you. I've pinched the fabric at the bottom cross and matched the notches at the top of the dart together. This gives you the fold line of your dart. And then going to pin, matching the 2 crosses, top and bottom together, and place another pin further down, ensuring the lines are matching on each side. I'm now ready to stitch. This can be tacked into place if you're not sure. Place your dart under your machine, remove all pins before sewing, and as with the seam before, you always go backwards and forwards to tie off your dart at the top. Then continue down your dart along the line until you are about 2/3 down. Then reduce the size of the stitch and continue to the end. You do not go backwards and forwards at the end of the dart. You neatly stitch off the end and stop sewing. This gives you a very clean end of your dart. Leave some thread to tie your dart off. A couple of knots and leave a tail Now when you've stitched all your darts, you'll press them. The darts will be pressed towards the centre front and the centre back. To press the dart, you start at the top and just go down to the point, no further. Then turn your skirt fabric around and press up to the point. There you have your dart completed.